Let's begin.
Welcome back guys, it's Elwood here from Not So Serious Gaming. Today I'll be showing you the full Easter guide to GeneTherapyX created by Akinchi for Noah's mapping competition. You start the map off locked within a room. Luckily there's cash you can grab as well as a screwdriver. There's a few different rooms you could spawn in, so just keep vigilant, as the screwdriver could be on a chair or within a drawer and even on the floor. Once you pick this up you can fix the lock and make your escape. However, if you knew what was coming, you'd probably opt to stay inside. Now you have one of two options to start off with, the main Easter egg or do the side Easter eggs. However, I can guarantee whatever one you decide, this map's going to make you jump, as well as give you nightmares. To begin the map you must open the door next to Quick Revive, admire the creepy cutscene sort of thing, and then head over to the left to the door that leads to the front desk and interact with it. It will slowly open and another cool cinematic will scare the hell out of you. And if you're like me, you might even poop a little. Personally, I'm going to show you the side Easter eggs first, as it's a perfect way of setting yourself up. Although I'll miss out the music Easter egg as I think it might be copyrighted. Side Easter eggs. Power. Once you head out the starting room, walk through the door next to Quick Revive. Then head right and purchase this door. This will open up the power room. You will now need two pieces to build power. Conveniently, they're both on the right hand side. Just grab the wire here and then the handles on the racking. Head to the left corner of the room and you can build power here. Wonder Waffle. Head into the power room just passing the racking on your right. A part can be found just here on the floor. Another location for this part is just opposite this, inside this box. Making your way out the power room, you can collect the second part close by. Simply head out the door and go straight into the room on your left. It's just on the table on your right. The other piece is just past the corridor that leads to the spawn area. Head inside the second room on your left and the part is just right in front of you. The third part is located in the reception area. Go through the double doors and it's just to the right hand side of the front desk on the floor. The final part location for the Wonder Waffle can be found in the reception area, just over on the desk in the right hand corner. To build this, head out the door with the RK5 wall by next to it, and then turn right, head down the corridor and build it on your left. Money! There's two radio stations around the map. You must activate this and listen to the radio report, and once you do you'll be rewarded for it. One can be found within the reception, just on the main counter here. The second one can be found in the main office. Just head past the door with the RK5 wall by, and then head straight forward into the office just here. Shield locations. Each shield piece has two locations, so here's where they are. The first eagle part can be found in one of two rooms either side of the door that you head past the RK5. One is on the right and it's just on the left here, and the second one can be found just in the room on the left over on the right hand side. The gas tank part can be found out the RK5 door down to the left. The first piece can be found in the changing rooms on the bench just to the right hand side. The second piece is just down the end of the corridor in the operating room on the floor on the right hand side. One of the visor locations can be found in the back of the main office just on the floor here. And the final part location can be found in the canteen. It's just in the door to your left as you come out the main office, and it's just amongst the tables here. To craft this, head out the canteen and go down through the door opposite. Once at the bottom, head left and the workbench is right in front of you. Perkaholic. There are 3 elephant teddy bears around the map. They must shoot or damage, and when you do you'll receive Perkaholic. One is within the head office just on the bookshelf here on the right hand side. One is in the cafeteria next door, just head inside and it's behind the counter on the right hand side. The final and the most hardest one for me to find is in the reception, just over by the front desk on the right hand side hidden on this chair. Ragnaroks. One piece can be found in the hands of the zombies in the rooms that had the eagle part. So just head out the RK5 door and turn left and it's in the chap's hands just sitting on the floor. The second location as you head out the RK5 door, if you turn right, this fella has had a bad fall and it's in his hands on the right hand side on the floor. The next piece can either be found in the back of the morgue on the far side on the right hand table, or simply next to the RK5 just next to this freaky chap who levitated earlier on. Both of the final pieces can be found in one of the two basements. One could be opposite the shield workbench just down here by the fireplaces. The other one can be found if you go through the door next to the KRM and go down into the basement. It's just next to the skeleton by the furnace. Do a 180 and now you can craft this bad boy. Oh god, that sounded cringy as fuck. I'll try to never say that again. Free Pack-a-Punch. You must locate and shoot 3 crows, but don't worry, I've done the locating for you. A crow can be found in the locker room just to the left of the main office, just up on the door. Heading into the main office, one is in the cage on your right hand side. The last little bugger is in the power room, just up on the top of this cage. I don't know how, but I couldn't find this forever. Pack-a-Punch. One part is in the cafe, just to the left hand side of Jug. One part is in the changing rooms, just in the far left hand locker. The last part is within one of the rooms in the starting corridor. Just head back here and it's just within here. However, you cannot actually build this until you have access to the teleporter, so I'll show you how to do that now. Music Box Girl. You will need to find 3 Music Box Girl models around the map. However, you can only find one at a time. Luckily the order doesn't seem to change, so I'll show you what I found. The first model can be found in the front reception just on the main desk. The second one can be found in the canteen just over on the counter. The final one is just in the main office on the desk. A secret passage is opened up revealing a link pad. This is just down by Mule Kick and the Ragnarok workbench. Activate this, however you cannot do any more until we progress with the main Easter egg. So, main Easter egg. You now must collect some friends and sit them down for a tea party. Step 1. Head into the operating room and pick up the saw off the table. Now gently free your friend and collect him. Friend 2. Collect another friend from the back end of the morgue. He's just taking a nap on this table. Friend 3. Just down by Ragnarok workbench, he's chilling on the bed here. Friend 4. He had a messy night and he's in pieces. Luckily, he's only scattered around the starting corridor, just within the rooms that open with power. Heading in past the RK5, his legs are in the first room on the right. Then make your way down the corridor and on the left his head can be found on a chair. Then continue down the far end in this room on the left and his torso can be found on the right. Step 2. Place all your friends on the chairs around the teleporter pad and press the switch to start stage 1. A pillar will raise out the ground. Head back to the switch and begin stage 2. Electricity will begin to arc between the chairs and the orb. You now must get around 30 kills as this has become a soul box. Once completed, a power up will appear and you can start stage 3. Even more creepy sound effects will trigger and the orb will become available to pick up. Not only that, but the teleporter pad is now available to link to Pack-a-Punch. Step 5. Another door has opened down a mysterious passage. Just like all horror movies, follow the screams down the pathway. That magically lights up and continue through the door that opens all on its own. Place the orb on the pedestal in the centre of the room. This will become another soul box. Simply kill zombies by it until it's completed. I think you need to get around 30. Once completed, just collect the orb and the lion statue will move, revealing a path. Step 6. Epic boss battle. Make sure you're papped and ready because it's about to get bloody hectic. Pretty much every mini boss you could imagine is about to be thrown at you. And they even brought their older cousins with them, and they're Mexican ones too. To begin this, place the orb on the pedestal and survive the onslaught. Hopefully you followed my entire guide and you're pretty goddamn pimped out and ready. So let's go take on some bitches. Once you've completed it, collect the orb and a bomb will detonate. The pathway is now clear opposite the side that you arrived in from. And you will need to place the orb on the pedestal on the right hand side, and then collect the statue's arm. You will need this for the next step. Once the worm appears, a portal will burst through the wall and you can jump through it and continue the Easter egg. Step 7. Head into the main office and collect the statue piece off the bookshelf. Now take this over to reception and attach it to one of the statues. One more piece to go. Just return to the head office and a safe is now opened. You can now collect the final piece and bring it back to reception. Connect this to the final statue and enjoy the creepy musical. Now it's time to purchase your freedom for 30k and you have completed the map. If you have the power of a slippery little snake, I would advise keeping your melee weapon as it can one-tap thrashers, which is pretty freaking handy if I do say so myself. I really hope you enjoyed my guide for this super freaky map. If you did, then please consider subscribing. It's free and really helps a small channel out like myself. You all have been amazing, where I have been Elwood from Not So Serious Gaming. Hope you have a great morning, evening, night, whatever time of day is. I hope you all have a great one and peace out. Thanks so much for watching.
The f was that?